Guys. Chuck. Guys. Yeah. So, I don't have a lot of time. So, the beer was really good. We will see you guys tomorrow. I'm just kidding. What are we looking at? We're looking at 16-bit DPA. Yeah, from Tallgrass Brewing. This one was, what was it? 5 something, 6%, 6.2%. And this is the stepped up version of the 8-bit that Josh over at FJ55 Iron Pig sent me. And the top looks like a can. So I got the AR all put together. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Actually, mere seconds ago, the reason I'm not responding to you fast, JR10 Desert Gold, is because, as you see, I am pouring a beer. Having a small discussion about his hot sauce. Tremendous, tremendous flavor. Tremendous flavor. It was really good. I've had it on chips and pizza and the nachos. I have put some on a hamburger. it's really very, very good stuff. Okay, well, I see a floaty in there. I don't know if that's by design or the glass didn't get cleaned. Has a very hoppy floral smell to it, with a little bit of sweetness. I can't remember what the 8-bit was for alcohol percentage, but at 6.2, I'm not quite sure this qualifies as a double. Let's see. It smells like beer. Cheers, guys. So I was just double checking to make sure the D actually meant double. I guess I'd have to have the two of them back to back. This good news is this was a 4-pack and there's 3 more of them. I'd have to have them back to back, but after being time in between, they sort of remind me of each other. It's a good IPA. I mean, it doesn't have double the alcohol. I don't think it has double the flavor. Has a floral hoppiness. Just a subtle sweetness in the background. There's like a dry bitter area. I mean, it sounds like the same old song and dance to just about any hoppy beer. Or any IPA. I'm sure Jay from Elite Ammunition would hate it. I'd call him a beer snob, but a lot of us are. But I don't want to do, I don't want to do anything that would put me in the possibility of being, getting some letters from his attorney. I don't know. It's not terrible. I just, usually when you get something from the same brewery, when it's one and then supposedly it's a double, I don't know. I guess I can get both of them. Maybe I just need to just throw that in at the end of some brewer review and just do a side-by-side comparison or just whatever. It's a subtle sweetness. I don't know where that's it's coming from. I mean, it's not really fruity or rooty or anything like that. Enough of this. Oh, hang on, I gotta do this. There. There, that's better. Compared to the other one, there's a whole lot of rail there now. The kit does the rail does come with one section of Picatinny rail and the key lock, the key mod system. So I put the sling on there. Got the little hand stop. I mean, you can do several things. You can grab it like that, use it as a hand stop. I kind of put it in a spot where if I really wanted to give it a reach around, I could just, what is with these people you see shooting like this? What does that get you? Seems like it'd be massively uncomfortable. Thank you, little refrigerator. But the adjustable gas block, I see an issue. I see an issue with that, though. Might have to look for some options out there, because it could be twice the length. But that's it. Small little makeover. I also put that ultimate arms gear nut on there, so instead of being a crush washer or the shims, you just set it and forget it. I got some upcoming brakes I've got to review. Some pretty cool looking ones. Wanted to see how they compare with this guy. But yeah, I just really liking it. For right now, I have the my Midwest Industries on here. I'm even debating just taking that off of there. And honestly, I'm not sure about putting the flashlight back on here. I did order a couple of sections of a couple more of the 5 slot, just in case I wanted to ever add anything or put it on here. But I don't know. What's your viewpoint? Remember the one that was on here, the Odinworks. Yes, Dub Glock, was it? I'm sorry, I didn't get a chance to answer any comments. Like usual, I log in and the first thing that always pops up is fucking Chuck. What's the deal with that? Here, let me. Here, you just look at that. Let me grab my flashlight. Grab my flashlight. I mean, I have a decent mount. It's just it needs to be on the Picatinny rail. So if it was, it would be. I'd probably just put it back on the side, make it so it doesn't stick out. I don't want that in the blast area of this. I mean, I'm surprised it even looks like it does after years of being on here and being shot. But for all you fanatics that have to group everything by its operating designation, this is my medium range. I have the pistol for close quarters. I know that would be a thing that you'd maybe put a flashlight on, but Okay, so here's the question. Flashlight or no flashlight? And if the answer is no flashlight, would you put it on an AR pistol? So, everyone, the pistol is close quarters combat, like in the house, a Muslim hut, all of the above. And this, after being at the Missouri shoot. By the way, I really like the Primary Arms ACSS. But does anybody make a cap that doesn't suck ass? I mean, this one doesn't come off, but look at the size of it. This one, you might as well, it's easier just to pull it off as opposed to flip it up. Yeah, after being out at the Missouri shoot, one, it caused me to drunk purchase this immediately. But this I want for you know, out to whatever the 223 is effective, you know, 300 to 600 yards, and then beyond that for long range, that's where the JP takes over. So this is kind of the middle guy. So I don't know, I just get the feeling that the flashlight is just on there to be a flashlight on here. You know, you got to keep in mind, after that one, that 15-year-old who said he's been married for 22 years told me that all my guns look like toys and I should paint the ends all orange. Which one is, I don't, out of curiosity, which one is he talking about? I mean, is this a toy? If it is, come on over. Final thoughts though on the Odinworks stuff. The alignment with the top rail, the alignment down the barrels, I just love Odinworks. And remember, I'll try to put the contact information down below. I mean, eventually there is going to be a video throwing this stuff on, which the information will be in there, but we do have a contact name at Odinworks, and they're supposed to be getting the same treatment as I was getting from Tom, I think it was, that left. So, but that's it after the makeover. I got to start over on the as far as the gas block goes. I'm probably not going to change. I mean, I'm not going to go crazy on the ultralight stuff. I've already got the David Tubbs spring in here. I've got a T2, and it's what, an ounce difference between them. So I'll just dial this back. Yes, NIHAP. Look at there. Look at the Kool-Aid. It's the Travis Kool-Aid stuck under that beautiful Odinworks. And Odinworks has 308 stuff. I just think they make a sexy handguard. So I definitely want to say thanks to Odinworks. So just another thing to get out and shoot, but I like that. So that means I have a few extra parts. Always offer them. It's in the flavor of how this rifle got built. I will always offer them up to the brew review guys. And depending on if I just sent you a whole buttload of stuff or not, if somebody else comes in, let's see, for sure. Let's see. I still might be able to use this on something else, but I really doubt it. So I got that the DPMS style gas block, non-adjustable. I have the which it was a pricey item, but unless you don't have your gas block anywhere near your rail, you're not going to be able to have it be in the right direction for the circumstance. I mean, me personally, I really wanted it to be able to be on the rifle like that, end of the barrel, but it would only fold down that far before it hit the Daniels defense. So I got this, which is a pretty much needs to spend its life on a gas block, because the gas block is lower. So if you were to put this on a regular rail, it would be too high, so it's not going to work with a regular back unless it's on a gas block. And definitely originally not a cheap item was the Daniels Defense Free Float quad rail, designed to work with a delta ring. And how that is, it is a two-piece. You take out the 4 screws and it separates into 2 different pieces. As you can see, it does make up the difference and aligns perfectly with the top rail. And if for some reason you're getting what I did is, once I put it on the delta ring, there's 4 set screws that you tighten up, and to make sure that you are aligned with your barrel. I mean, Daniels Defense really thought it through when they, at least when they did this. The other thing I really like is a lot of the quad rails are just as fat as they are high. Not the Daniels Defense. Up and down is higher, but side to side is narrower, so this thing does not feel like a loaf of bread in your hands. So overall, it's a nice piece. Bill over at the Lock and Load channel originally gave me this. I had thought about something like this would probably be very cool on a pistol build, but again, it is a delta ring. It was kind of a unique design, made to be a free float with a delta ring setup. So somebody, I mean, Chuck, you know, when are you gonna man up, man, and get an AR-15, not that little pussy 22 thing that you have. The way you are on compulsiveness, I mean, honestly, Chuck, how many things do you own that are chambered in 22? Not 223 or 5.56, but 22 long rifle. How many safes do you have to open even to make that count? It's got Shizad in it. Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait to get out and shoot this. But like I said, I am going to need to figure out something to get to that to the gas block. I'm not sure even where it is right now. It may be the closest to, well, I know it's not full open, because I was giving it the old huff and puff. Shit. One last flyby. Flyby. For you people in New York, Joey, I can't pick on the Sprinkler Boys, the Sheltons, because one does a video twice a year and the other one has disappeared completely. Rich. It was awesome having Rob here for the shoot, though. I wish Rich would have been with him, but one is better than none. So again, I usually just like to hold the Huber Concepts brake when I shoot. But yeah, this is. Okay, so your field work is, would you even bother putting the flashlight back on this? I'm not even going to answer that question because I don't want to influence the voting. But again, Agent Chaos, Thank you. This is. I thought the sling was a little bit on the long side, and there's no way in hell I would ever know how to do anything about this. But by moving this from what used to be like right here all the way to right here, all of a sudden it makes a lot more sense. It works. How would you know? Agent Chaos. Agent Chaos, you're awesome. Okay, on the E scale, you know, it's good. I don't think it's anything super ass special. So 16-bit DPA from Tallgrass, I would give this an 8. It's still worthwhile. I mean, there's 3 more. I mean, maybe not after tonight. After all, it is Liver Damage Thursday. And again, throwing it out to you guys first. Any of the stuff that I took off here, if someone can make use of it, let me know. Spruce up a more generic one. And I know I've got I'm going to be getting a guinea pig, an AR that I can just use for doing testing and parts and mods and shit on. And so if nobody wants this, I'm just going to put it over there on that thing. But then again, if I'm testing out different handguards, it may not be long before the Delta ring goes adios. So I'm not sure about the AFG. That also might be a put it down the road. Don't get me wrong, I like the AFG, but I like the minimal deal on that guy even better. Okay, what should we look at tomorrow? Tomorrow is Friday, and Friday means more alcohol. I think I might change this to one of the ones from Mankato Brewing, but what the but I kind of want to give this a try. A little something from Gang from Cooperstown, New York. Somewhere around the Nyhapville. And Joey and Jerry. I don't know how you poor bastards. Why do you stay there? You're being taxed to shit. You have no freedoms. Come on, baby. Let's do this thing. Guntown. Why not? At a certain point in time, it's going to make a lot of sense. We just got to find something. One of us has to win the damn lottery so we can buy like 10,000 acres someplace. And then put like cruise missiles in all 4 corners with a warning. You know, like the normal government warning? This would be a warning to the government. This is 3 philosophers, quadruple ale, 98% ale, 2%. I don't even know what the hell that even says. It's in cursive, and I don't have my 6 pairs of cheaters on. 9.7%. Unique Belgian style blend of Gang quadruple ale and some kind of a carrick. So let's hopefully do this tomorrow. Doesn't fit on the top shelf because of the cork. And if somebody's got the feedback on the whole flashlight thing, I'd appreciate it. I don't know. I think it looks pretty damn good just like that. So we will see you guys tomorrow, and I will. How long has she been here? See you tomorrow.